Alright, I'm just leaving Tux up here to eat because these guys are all on the ground over here. Morris is there in the woods, but he came over. I accidentally scared him when I emptied the ice out of one of the water bowls, but I got to pet his head. He's good this morning. And there's Ruby coming out for the day. Woo, she looks all nice and shiny. Morris did come back down, but I got to set the water bowl back over here. Hi, Morris. It's okay, buddy. You got your friends. Life is good. Just got to put the water bowl back. It's okay. Hey, bud. The good boy. Panther and Gray are doing good. Doing good. It's cold out here this morning. It's in the upper 20s. Going to be in the 40s today. It's not going to feel like spring. Are you giving Ruby a touch-up?
Just giving her a little touch-up.
Wow. And it's cold out here this morning and everything.
Yeah, well, you know, I like her to keep her clean.
Well, once you get her clean, yeah, exactly. She looks great. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Happy Valentine's Day.
Aw, thank you, Donnie.
I love you.
I love you too. You be good, Stripe. You and Tux hold down the fort, but hopefully not together. This boardwalk over here has got ice on it this morning. Calls for caution. I'd prefer not to fall.
That's right. Be careful, sweetie.
Yep. Tux, no, not my wheel. No, 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 not my wheel. No, no. I love you, but no. I love you, but no, no. No, 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 no. Come on, keep going, keep
Mom,
going.
they're
Keep
nice
going,
and
keep
clean
going.
and
There you go.
shiny.
Good boy. There you are. You got enough time for coffee and paper?
I'm gonna drink a little coffee and at least scan the paper, but I'm gonna get on probably a little after 7.
Okay. I love you.
Lost a little time Friday afternoon.
All right. I love you.
I
Bye-bye.
love you too. Bye-bye.
Ruby says it's 28. That's about what I thought it was. We're on time, but we don't have any time to spare today. Ruby says we're going to get there at 7:25. You can go through the light. Oh, I guess we're going to stop for the light, Ruby. We just went past the little used car place on the right where I've stopped before for some Tesla, and there was another interesting used EV, older EV. I can't remember what it was right now, but maybe, yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, there was a white Model S. Oh, that was that Ford collision warning again. You guys heard it. She's showing it down there. Same, I guess it's the first crest and not the second crest. So I incorrectly identified it one time. It's a little farther away from the light. Anyway, I was an autopilot and she didn't do anything, and I don't get dinged on my score for that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the brake and help her out here. Not saying that she wouldn't have stopped, but I'm gonna recognize it a little sooner than her and be a little more kind on the brakes and the G-force for stopping and, you know, all that good stuff. Anyway, I saw the Model S over there. It's been forever. The market is so hot for used cars right now that I don't think they're able to get them in very often over there anymore. Be interesting to see how many days it's there. It's in the normal spot on the side of the building where they are able to charge. So it's possible they had it plugged in, but I couldn't make out those details. All right, let's get back into autopilot. I like it. It helps me to keep a nice even speed. Although it's not usually fast enough for these people out here in the morning that I'm sharing the road with. So how about all those EV commercials during the Super Bowl last night? The Kia commercial with the Robo Dog was a real winner, I thought. Friendly. I don't know. Just, I liked it. It was upbeat and showed off the car well and was cute. And it was what a Super Bowl commercial should be. And I certainly did not appreciate the Polestar commercial in any way whatsoever. Well, we're stuck here on 401 due to some sort of an accident ahead. Ruby would like us to turn left at this stoplight on Simpkins Road where all these other cars are going left, but that's not possible. So not this light, which actually takes us into a neighborhood, but the next stoplight up, Legend. That will get us back on track Johnny's texted his teacher. But I'm thinking it's going to be more like 7:50. We've still got a little ways to go to get up to that light, and we're crawling. I have a driver behind me that I really, 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 really wish wasn't behind me. She's obviously quite upset about being late, and she thinks that 2 feet makes a difference in this mess up here of we can't get anywhere right now, and she just needs to calm down. She's shaking her head, she's waving her hand, she's speeding up when she shouldn't. I don't want to be in traffic with her. I mean, I'm not happy either, but I'm not going to cause a wreck over it. Well, I got Johnny dropped off at 7:48 a.m. so not too bad. About 20 minutes later than usual. He let his teacher know that we were caught in traffic due to an accident, and she had acknowledged him, so all's good. He'll check in, and I think it'll be his first tardy of the year, so he doesn't have to worry. He's not a frequent offender. But Johnny, like me, doesn't like to be on the wrong side of anything. So I totally get that. He thinks like I think with regard to these things. So Fuquay Police several times lately has posted reminders about stopping for pedestrians in the crosswalk and citing, you know, pedestrian getting hit statistics and this kind of thing. I think that there are a lot of drivers that don't treat the crosswalks like they should. However, waiting to cross and being on the sidewalk does not, according to the police department, constitute being in the crosswalk. Like maybe if you stuck 1 foot off the sidewalk into the crosswalk, it would. So people that are upset about waiting for cars to stop, well, I still think they're justified, but that is actually not illegal to go past someone on the sidewalk waiting to cross. It's only illegal if you come flying past them in the crosswalk, dart around them into the other lane, stuff like that. And since Don and I cross in that crosswalk, getting into and out of the environmental park every day, it was good for us to understand the technicalities of the law. The law is just worded oddly, and also I don't think in the pedestrian's best interest necessarily. I mean, I've seen cases of people walking toward a crosswalk and entering it without ever slowing down or ever looking left and right, and they're just not doing their job in part in crossing safely, and it's not fair to drivers that are compelled to slam on the brakes because they decided to cross without paying attention. You know, the law does not state you have the right to enter the crosswalk without looking or without having to stop and wait to cross. That is not the law either. So it's, you know, a combination of both driver and pedestrian, and looking both ways and making eye contact with each other are all going to keep everyone safe. Cars don't have the right to fly through, and pedestrians also should stop and look, because again, the law does not say that you can just blindly walk out into the crosswalk without having to give right of way. I was saying hi to Dawn, just getting out and stretching. There's no reason to rush home. I don't have any other appointments during the day today. Johnny does have a National Honor Society volunteer opportunity after school today. A group of kids made cards for one of the local elder care homes, and then another group of boys, some the same, are going to take the cards to the senior citizens this afternoon, and I'm going to come downtown, pick him up at school, take him to the event, wait for him, and then drive us home. So we probably won't be home till 5:30 after school instead of the normal 3 o'clock. It's just how it's going to work, because I think the event is from 3:30 to 4:30, and then that time of day it'll be a full hour to get back to the house. But he needs the volunteer hours for NHS, and you know, it's a good opportunity for him. He's good with young children, and he's also very polite and good with older adults, so I'm sure that they'll enjoy him coming to visit today. All right, we're off for our morning walk. Well, it has not warmed up much. but we're out here. We're getting back on track after that little bit of fun we had for the Super Bowl yesterday. So it's Monday, of course, and there are a lot of cars parked at the community center. We think they're doing something in there, exercise, crafts, meetings, or whatever. But there's not one other person out here on the track. And when we came through the parking lot, this is our first lap, there are 0 cars over in the normal splash pad side. So it's just me and Dawn out here this morning. Well, it's been, I don't know, peaceful except for a few dogs that were a little agitated when we walked past. Our noses are cold, but it's not too bad. The sun's, you know, working on warming things up. I'm ready for spring to start popping out and, you know, a little more color in the landscape and some more birding. But it wasn't too bad this morning, and we got her done. This afternoon wasn't an option because of the after school extra stuff going on today. So I feel good. My rest of my day will be, I feel better, Donnie, because we got our walk in.
There you go. I am too, Sweet Pea. Here it is.
So we were out walking for 62 minutes and 1.61 miles.
I got 2.67 miles.
Okay, well that's roughly the same.
Right, okay.
Well, that's something I haven't seen before. Cold weather best practices. Tap to learn more. Sometime this year it would be nice.
There it comes. Oh, open it up then.
Well, it did bring us into the documentation, but
yeah.
How to clear your vehicle of snow and ice. 30 to 45 minutes before departure if you're trying to clear stuff, you know, frozen precipitation. Gives information on how to unthaw the charge port, the latch. Reduce charging time at a supercharger if you have preconditioned before getting there. How to remove ice from the door handles. That's I mean, I'm sure that's all good stuff. Well, this is cool that they've added it. Applying WD-40 to door handle pivot pins, excuse me. Huh, that's the first time I've heard about that, but cool. And,
oh, they actually show you where to squirt.
Yep, it's pretty detailed. Yep. Model Y automatically makes a slight adjustment to the position of the windows to make it easier to open doors in cold temperature. Use the mobile app to schedule a service appointment for Tesla to provide hydrophobic coating to your windows for a nominal fee. Talking about mirrors and wipers and tires and, I mean, wow, it just goes on and on. Well, that's nice that someone wrote all of that information up. Way cool.
I agree.
So if you didn't see that pop-up and you live where you have icy precip and you want to go into the manual, just look for the cold weather best practices section and you should be able to find it without having to click through. Don said he wanted to know what the mirror said.
Yeah, because I'm worried.
Because there was a thing about the mirrors. See, if ice buildup is expected, parking, turn off auto fold mirrors, touch controls, auto fold. Ice can prevent exterior side mirrors from folding or unfolding. Note, side mirrors automatically heat as needed during preconditioning or when the rear defroster is turned on. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, don't go moving them around if they're iced up. You know, just turn it off for a bit. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. You got me a card and you got me chocolate.
I did, and I'm making you bacon.
Can't go wrong with bacon.
Because Don's still on the once a day, but eat early in the day, which usually generally means bacon and eggs. And some leftovers maybe, but yeah.
It says love. Philadelphia.
Yeah, I guess that piece of art exists in Philadelphia. It's a card from a local photographer that has them at Whole Foods, and I just thought
it was Valentine 2022.
God, yeah, who could believe it's 2022? For those that were keeping count, I came to work for Dawn in 1991, so we're over 30 years of friendship now.
She says I'm the warmth in her heart and the light in her life.
Well, it's true. It's mushy, but it's true.
I know. You're the best. And I got chocolate. I share.
And Michelle set you up good. She sends over gifts in bags with wrapping paper, and then you're all set.
Yeah, that's right. I will clean.
So do I get to open that now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll come swap places.
All right. We got a lot of sun coming in the window right now, so we're swapped
Well,
around.
I'm proud of you. You're such a good fluffer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You'll never guess.
I'll never guess.
Yeah, maybe you will guess. I guess that's possible.
Oh.
I got you roses.
You got me roses.
I got you roses for Valentine's
You sure
Day.
did. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
I wonder. I guess it makes 2 stems. We'll find out.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I didn't look that close.
Aw.
Oh yeah, turtles love
Love
birds.
birds.
That's right.
Oh, well, thank you, Donnie.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Way cool. So this one's 300 pieces and 120. So I don't know. Probably I don't know. I'm torn which one to put.
Oh, you
together
gotta have
first.
roses for Valentine's
All
Day.
right, I'll put together the stem roses.
There you
first.
go. Thank you,
Thank
sweet.
you, Donnie.
You're
Legos.
welcome.
Yay. Well, I can't really have chocolate. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to have
Have
much
chocolate. Yeah,
We
it's
had our treat yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Johnny might end up eating
We
more
most-
of these.
yeah,
I gave
I-
him his own caramels. Johnny's favorite is caramel, not
Right.
milk or dark or.
Yeah.
He likes caramel, so I gave him this morning, and he got a new shirt. Something about amino acid. It was a pun shirt, you know.
yeah,
Johnny's got
yeah,
that pun shirts.
yeah.
Maybe I can get it to show it to us later.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome. Happy Valentine's
Thank
Day.
you.
Kiss, kiss.
Well, while I wait for the bacon to finish, and I'm also reheating Don a bowl of chili, which I can now successfully turn off because it's plenty hot. I'm going to start working on my roses, and this is midnight. I have a little help. That's not where he normally hangs out, but it works. This isn't a big project, so I can deal. I don't have the exact piece, but these flower petals are essentially car hoods. This one is a smidge different, but there's all kinds of different size car hoods, and that's what these flower petals are. I just thought it was cool. Well, they turned out really cool. They're very pretty. I can see an infinite number of ways that you could change them up. And that's pretty cool. Apparently I know there's a big bouquet set, but apparently there's a small tulip set too. Obviously, I think that would look nice mixed in with the roses. A future time. Well, my roses are looking really pretty. I'm done cooking. It's 12:30. I'm going to go ahead and put the lovebirds together, 40522. There's 2 books, one for each bird. Looks like they really intended for this to be easy to put together for people of all skill sets. So everything is in a smaller number of parts per bag, 2 books of instructions, that kind of thing. It should be obviously no problem for me to put together. So Johnny's NHS teacher and advisor has offered to give him a ride over to the Capital City Nursing and Rehab Center. And so that means now I don't need to leave until 3:30 instead of 1:30. So that gives me back 2 hours of my day. Johnny was eager to drive with her to ride with her because one of his friends is also riding with her. And it was hangout time for the guys, so I fully support that. So I have plenty of time to put this together is what I'm telling you. It's, a little over 200 parts. I'd be surprised if I don't have it done in under an hour. I'm looking forward to it. It's 1:22, so just over an hour. I didn't realize they moved. That's pretty cool. He has my cup.
I have no coffee.
I chugged my 3rd cup of coffee of the day down. I'm feeling tired, not like I want to drive to downtown right now. Some positives to having 2 extra hours without having to hop in the car, and some negatives, like it feels like the day's supposed to be winding down. Don's about to yawn too.
Yeah, but I got to go back. I'm going to work right
Until we come home. We should be back at 5:30.
Today was meetings from hell, one after another after another.
Yeah, Don doesn't get any work done. He
Don't get
just
any work
attends
done.
meetings, and then they wanted for status, and he has no new status because all he did was attend meetings.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Well, hopefully Johnny's had a good time. One of his friends was going on this little volunteer opportunity as well, and he was looking forward to that. So
Yeah.
hopefully homework's not too bad. No taekwondo tonight. Anyway, I'll be back in a while.
Alrighty, see you then. Be safe.
Yeah, I've got to be there at 4:30. I left at 3:30. I knew it was about a 45-minute ride, so that gave me 15 extra minutes. It's really close downtown to where St. Augustine's is, on the east side. Oh yeah, I am loving this 3:40 in the afternoon traffic. Loving it. It'll be better once I head north out of town. These 3 or 4 stoplights here are often quite congested. Well, they're getting serious about the turn lane over here now. Grading just on the other side of the guardrail and the cones all the way up through here, flattening it out. Honestly, the turn lane is the absolute worst part of these new things going in. It gets a little better after the turn lanes are complete. I can't wait for it to be done. Whatever they do up in there, who cares? But, well, I mean, I do care, but the turn lane is just miserable. Well, despite the traffic, I made good time getting downtown. Ruby says it's 50 out there, and it's a gorgeous afternoon, albeit just a tad chillier than I would have liked. And yes, I saw the Model 3. Well, I came exactly the way Ruby told me to come, which in this case is on Lake Wheeler Road. A major north-south into and out of Fuquay. And we're fixing to go past Yates Mill. So this is the light at Penny Road here, Yates Mill Pond Road, and Lake Wheeler. That's backed up. It's 4:45 now, so some additional traffic is certainly to be expected. We have a new Model 3 in the neighborhood. Oh, Alabama plates. Somebody visiting. Well, Johnny says that house has been for sale, so it could be somebody's moved in. Totally agree. This neighborhood has a lot of turnover over here.